Hello and welcome to TFA Analysis. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
The very night Emmanuel Macron arrived in Yaoundé, 5 Cameroonians were killed by the Ambazonia fighter and the military.
Of the Rapid Intervention Battalion B, Commander Essama was reportedly killed yesterday by separatist fighters in Ikiliwindi, southwest region of Cameroon. Also, 4 civilians were reportedly murdered in that locality. Get details right ahead with Nicole Taco.
A commander of Cameroon's elite force, the Rapid Intervention Battalion, who goes by the name Commander Essama, has been killed by separatist fighters in Kumba, southwest region of the country. Report says Commander Essama was leading a team of B forces on a reconnaissance mission at the Ikiliwindi locality on Tuesday 26 July in the morning when they were ambushed and attacked by separatist fighters. The separatist terrorists escaped and are being pursued by the forces of law and order. The Commander Essama is a son to a colonel named Eyanda. On the same line, 4 civilians were killed and several others injured in Ikiliwindi, Mile 12 in the Memei division of the southwest region of Cameroon. It should be noted that Cameroon's 2 English-speaking regions of northwest and southwest have been experiencing armed separatist conflict since 2017.
This happened in Kumba, where the Ambazonia fighter killed a military commander by name Essama, who is the son of a colonel in the Cameroon military, Colonel Eyanda. He was killed when they were moving around to ensure that there is peace, or to moving around Nkumba, and then suddenly, unfortunately, came in close contact with the Ambazonia fighter unknowingly, and they killed the commander. Shortly after that, the Ambazonia fighter escaped, and the military they came into that environment and killed 4 civilians, 4 innocent civilians. 4 innocent civilians. This happened while Emmanuel Macron was in Cameroon. And when he was talking during the press conference with President Paul Biya, he talked about his own way that he's thinking that the Anglophone crisis can come to an end. And then he says Paul Biya should call for a genuine dialogue, meaning the one that President Paul Biya called in 2019 and carried the report to Emmanuel Macron in France. When Emmanuel Macron looked through that report, it was not genuine and it was not sincere. There was no way that dialogue that took place in Yaoundé could have come about with peace in Anglophone regions. And he is telling President Paul Biya to call for another dialogue. And he also said President Paul Biya should involve himself in political consultation, meaning to ask for advice from other people concerning the politics in Cameroon. Meaning Emmanuel Macron understood that the problem in Cameroon is a political problem. And if it's a political problem, it is a constitutional problem, in which TFA Analysis have been singing it every day, that it is a constitutional problem that cannot be solved but with gun or with the military. The National Assembly, the upper and the lower house of Cameroon, have to solve that problem. The government of Cameroon, because the government is the one controlling the National Assembly, have to call for another constitutional conference in order to solve that problem. Just look at, this is the colonel with his wife, who is also a very top military official in Cameroon. The son. Now he's no more because of a stupid war that is going on in Cameroon. 4 other civilians has gone because of the stubbornness of the Cameroon government, because of the selfishness of the Cameroon government, because they have a selfish ambition and attitude. 4 other civilians has gone because of the stubbornness of the Cameroon government, because of the selfishness of the Cameroon government, because they have a selfish ambition and attitude or behavior toward the people of Southern Cameroon. They want to assimilate them. When you assimilate them and make them third-class citizens, what will you gain? Will you stay on earth forever? No. Then what is the reason behind it? If you kill all the Amazonian fighters and end the Anglophone crisis militarily, what will you benefit? Nothing. It will not take away the marginalization. It will not take away the assimilation. It will not take away anything. The people will keep on suffering. It will not turn Cameroon to achieve or to reach the level of first nation. Then what is the motive behind the military option to end trouble in Cameroon? People are going every day. Look at this young man, leaving this beautiful woman, and then a very handsome child, dying before his father, because he wants to be loyal to the Cameroon government and to all the military that keep on saying this, that there are times you people have to reason before fighting. Why will the government of your country be asking you to take a gun and kill those who are paying you? They are paying you with the taxpayer money, and the taxpayer money is coming from the common people, and they are asking you to kill the common people because they ask for their right. They stand up to deny marginalization. I believe it is time for the military to start advising the Cameroon government, to start educating them. Because you people are the one in the field. You are the one feeling the pains. When they kill you, you are the one to die, not the government. When they kill you, your family is the one to suffer, not the government. It does not affect President Pobia, nor the government, the Prime Minister, all the ministers. It does not. Your father is the one now crying. Your wife will be the one crying. But yet, all of you are going. Military were trained, armies were trained to fight international battle. If another nation attack Cameroon, that is the purpose in which we are having army, military and B. You people were not trained. The police, the gendarmes are the people to take care of internal affairs, peace and security. But yet, before you, all the military, you know how the Anglophone crisis started. You study the history of Cameroon and you know how Amadou Ahidjo started the Anglophone crisis. And President Pobia came and inherited the atrocity of Amadou Ahidjo. And you have read it through history. You understood everything. That if people of Southern Cameroon stand up and say anything, that they want this, you know that they genuinely want it, want that. If Cameroonians stand up and say they are not supposed to be suffering the way they are suffering, know that they have the right to say so, because they are suffering. And you as a military, you have to speak on their behalf. But you should not be used by the government to intimidate, to kill those who stand up for their right. If you are doing like that, then you are violating your professionality, the professional ethic of the military. You were called upon, supported by the common people and paid by the common people to give them safety, to stand on their behalf against international threat, but you turn against them. It is time for you to reason, the military of the country.